Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitle in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, Dutch, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Salam hangat pemirsa yang anggun. Nama saya Aipik dari Jakarta, di Indonesia yang semarak. Sebagai kepulauan terbesar di dunia, Indonesia memiliki 17.508 pulau yang terbentang antara benua Asia dan Australia. Sebagai kepulauan asal rempah-rempah, Indonesia adalah negara berpenduduk terbanyak keempat di dunia. Mengelilingi ribuan pulau dengan garis pantai lebih dari 80.000 km, perairan tropis Indonesia yang hangat juga memiliki tingkat keanekaragaman hayati yang tinggi. Disertai berbagai ekosistem yang meliputi pantai, gumuk pasir, muara, hutan bakau, terumbu karang, hamparan rumput laut, hamparan rumput pantai, dataran pasang surut, hamparan ganggang, dan ekosistem pulau kecil. Dengan jumlah pulaunya yang besar, tidaklah mengejutkan bila di Indonesia terdapat kira-kira 300 kelompok etnis. Masing-masing dengan tradisinya yang unik dan indah, yang berkontribusi pada kebudayaan modern Indonesia yang dinamis. Mahaguru Ching Hai memiliki cinta yang besar kepada rakyat Indonesia dan telah berceramah di negeri yang mulia ini. Tahun 2014, beliau mengirim surat kepada Yang Mulia Joko Widodo untuk memberi ucapan selamat karena telah terpilih sebagai Presiden Indonesia. Beliau mengakhiri surat hangatnya kepada Yang Mulia dengan menyatakan, dengan semua harapan terbaik saya, semoga surga memberkahi Anda dan rakyat Indonesia yang baik hati. Kami senang bisa berbagi sekilas Indonesia kami tercinta dengan Anda. Semoga hidup Anda dipenuhi dengan kasih dan sukacita. Selama lebih dari 3 dekade, Mahaguru Ching Hai telah menerangi dunia kita dengan ajaran ilahi beliau. Seorang guru yang tercerahkan sepenuhnya, beliau mengajarkan metode Kuan Yin kepada mereka yang ingin dengan segera menemukan hakikat Tuhan di dalam batin, agar dalam satu masa kehidupan bisa mencapai kebebasan abadi dari siklus kelahiran kembali. Metode Kuan Yin telah dilatih oleh semua guru tercerahkan, seperti Buddha, Yesus Kristus, Nabi Muhammad, damai besertanya, dan Guru Nanak. Beliau menekankan bahwa jika kita selalu mengingat Tuhan memberi pelayanan tanpa pamrih kepada pihak lain dan mengikuti hukum alam semesta, kita akan mencapai potensi tertinggi kita sebagai manusia dan benar-benar memahami tujuan kita berada di bumi. Mahaguru Ching Hai adalah sebuah teladan hidup yang luar biasa tentang welas asih. Secara teratur memberikan bantuan materi dan finansial, dan juga cinta kasih kepada para pengungsi, tunawisma, korban bencana alam, dan bantuan lainnya yang diperlukan. Di tahun 2006, beliau menerima penghargaan Gusi Perdamaian yang dianggap sebagai penghargaan Nobel Perdamaian dari Timur, dan telah dianugerahi selama bertahun-tahun dengan banyak penghargaan lain dan pujian. Atas tindak kedermawaan dan kemanusiaan beliau yang luar biasa, menjadi suara yang bisa diandalkan bagi sahabat satwa kita yang elok. Beliau mempropagandakan pola makan nabati yang penuh kasih dan damai, serta memimpikan terbangkitnya kesadaran manusia akan kesakralan semua kehidupan. Dunia vegan sepenuhnya yang tentram dan mulia, di mana hewan dan manusia hidup dalam keharmonisan yang membahagiakan. Prakarsa beliau untuk menyebarkan tren vegan melalui berbagai cara dan mencangkup pembagian selebaran cara hidup alternatif. Jaringan restoran vegan internasional, Loving Hood, Supreme Master Television, dan juga secara teratur berbicara kepada pemerintah yang berpengaruh dan pemimpin-pemimpin media, serta berpartisipasi dalam konferensi televisi mengenai perubahan iklim. Yang kita sadari ataupun tidak, upaya-upaya beliau telah memiliki pengaruh besar terhadap kesadaran global tentang gaya hidup yang ramah terhadap hewan dan bagaimana cara penuh kebajikan ini bisa menghadirkan perdamaian yang langgeng di antara bangsa-bangsa sambil menyelamatkan planet kita dari perubahan iklim. Selama bertahun-tahun Mahaguru Ching Hai telah berbagai penjuru dunia dari Amerika ke Afrika, dari Eropa ke Oseania, dan mengadakan ratusan ceramah kepada masyarakat umum dan murid-murid beliau mengenai berbagai topik spiritual. Hari ini kita terbekahi untuk bisa menghadirkan salah satu ceramah yang berwawasan berjudul Cerita Buddhis Seorang Biku Tertentu, bagian kedua dari 6 seri. Dalam acara antara guru dan murid yang disajikan dalam bahasa Inggris tanggal 28 dan 29 September 2015, Perancis.
And then one day, another man worked in my house. Not this house. Yeah. Because I live some other country, I live alone with dogs and a couple of, sometimes one dog caretaker, sometimes two. And I always have to hire people outside to come in and work to repair things, you know? Yeah. The house is always something to repair. And then one day, the one of the men, he used to work there for me before, and he was a very nice guy. He's English. It wasn't in England, but he's English person. And he repaired something, and then he told me that the other thing he cannot repair because he doesn't have tools to do that. But he will ask some of his friends, to repair for me. And then I said, but you also come, because otherwise I have to explain to him all over again. Why don't you work together with him? And they said, okay, then I come also, but that will cost you more, no? I said, doesn't matter. It's okay, not much. A daytime, they they charge you only 60 euros, you know, something like that. Yeah, one day, yeah, and sometimes less because of just a couple of hours. Yeah, I say, don't matter, it's okay, it's okay. And then I asked him, why don't you have your tools? You used to do that before. How come you don't have tools now? He said, they stole it from me. Yeah, and he said, how come? I said, no. He said, normally I just park the car outside, you know, open truck like that with tools. He come in and out and open the door and take the tools and then work and come out again. And then one day they took everything from him. He said, since many weeks I cannot work properly. I said, I'm very sorry about that. Why don't you buy new tools? He said, oh, it costs a lot of money. I said, how much is a lot? He said, 3,000 euros. 3,000 is not a lot, really, but he couldn't afford it. So I gave him that money in an envelope. I said, here is for you. So go back to work again. So he was like almost in tears. Yeah. Such is the life outside. He's working hard, you know, not like he's lazy or anything. He's really good boy. He worked very diligently and honestly. And somebody stole his tools like that. And only 3,000, and he couldn't afford to buy new. For the complete tools, 3,000. Handyman, you know, plumber. Yeah. The plumber is some little electricity and he do all the things. Handyman, yeah. It was very sad. But why do I talk to you about this? Money. Money make the world go round. Okay, this is the trouble with some people. You know, they don't always, they cannot always afford what you think they can. Even tools to work, to live on. Yeah, because a handyman or plumber, they don't always work. Have to work. He work for himself. You see, so only when people call him, then he has work to do. If don't call, no work. Yeah. So someday he earn a lot, and then have to pay for the other day. And of course he has house and wife. And why did I help him? Because he's such a good man. Honest man, he didn't charge more than usual. I always give him extra because I feel he work a lot and one day only 60 euros, not much. So I always give him more, 100 or something like that. I say, keep the change. And he likes it. And whenever I call, no matter what time, he comes. Yeah. Because he thinks I'm also very nice. But why do I help him? Not only that, but he has a mother-in-law with him. Yeah. And his mother-in-law is very sick. So he and her, because I also asked him, your wife working or not? He said, no. She has to stay home and take care of my mother-in-law because she's very sick. So we brought her from England here so we can take care of her every day. Otherwise, over there, nobody does. So I was very touched. You see, the man who's so good like that, take care of mother-in-law. You see, not even his mother. So he said, "Wow, my God, you are so kind." He called my name Love. I don't tell him the name ever because we come in and he work outside. I just come in and say, "Here you are." I never asked his name. He never asked my name. So he called me Love. He talked to my assistant and say, "That lady, Love, is she home?" Something like that, And tell Lady Love I thank her so much. Thing like that. Because sometimes I ask my helper to bring cakes out or coffee. I don't bring. So I say, tell Love I thank her very much. He's so cute. he give me that name, so I like it. And he seemed very, very, very good person, Yeah, a man who don't complain about mother-in-law, stay in the house. Nobody like a mother-in-law to stay in your house. Mostly no, to begin with, right? Not everybody. Mostly people don't like, intruding their privacy, demanding or bossy, all kind of thing. Two different generations, big gap. So, but he took care of mother-in-law so willingly like that. He talked about him as if with love, you know what I mean? As if he's his own mother. Yeah. That's why I liked him, as I helped him. Yeah. And But nobody else come and complain like that. Otherwise, I give all. Yeah, if you're working all by yourself, or if I'm working here, for example, that I'm more protected. Like I will not have to know much about the suffering outside. Yeah. But if I be alone, then I have to deal with all this myself also. It's in a way, I'm not meaning to complain. What I mean is that here I would not remember much about the suffering outside. And I don't contact. Yeah, of course, I instruct, some people here to give donation to which and which organization in around us, around this area. Yeah. But I don't contact truly with this, so real life like that. But when I'm alone, I do know a lot more. So I gave more. I gave more donation to different situation. Yeah. Okay, where were we? Money. Yeah. And then what? I forgot where were we. Where was that? Monks. Stretch out. Bỏ chân ra cho nó khỏe. Ngồi mắc công. Okay? Stretch out. Stretch your legs. So you want me to talk the rest tomorrow? More comfortable? Huh? Every day half? Because not just a story, but I go all over the world.
Interesting.
What?
It's more interesting.
More interesting? Yeah. Okay. If you say so, yeah. Yes, truly, people outside, they work very hard for very little money. And he is not the only one like that, not the only one. There are some even worse, could not even work. Imagine a man, like last time in Africa, one boy, he just need like 30 pounds so that he can buy a little farm. And then he can plant his own crops and then, with animal plowing the field and all that. 30 pounds only, English money. Then he can take care of his whole family, elder, grandma and all that, and little children as well. 30 pounds. Then he can own a piece of land. He can build his house in some area like that in Africa. Yeah. I don't remember how much I gave, but I gave more than 30 pounds, of course. Yeah. And I'm sure that make him feel heaven. I'm sure I never met him. I would never have a chance to know him because I gave it through a newspaper who wrote about his story, about that story for him. Yeah. So I gave it through that newspaper. So I would never had a chance to even know who he was and what he looked like. But I imagine he was such a young boy, but he has ambition. He wants land to build his little hut for his grandmother, ailing grandmother, and then he can plant vegetable, he can plant, things to harvest, and then he can sell, and then he can make money and buy medicine for her and all that. So it was very touching. So even though I don't know him at all, and I never will, but I imagine when he received my money from so far away, at that time I was in England, he must have been overjoyed, feel like heaven bless him, and that made me feel happy for many days. And now I talk about it, many years pass already, I still so happy because I know what it's like, yeah, when you have nothing at all and you can't take care of your grandma, and then you suddenly have such a big sum of money. For him it is big. Imagine how he feel, yeah, how I feel if my dream come true like that. Yeah, understand? It's enough for him to buy a lot more lands or save in the bank, and for rainy days, a lot. I remember, I make sure that it lasts, not just a land, okay? In case after the land he has to buy more things, like seeds to plant, and then maybe a cow to plow the field, and maybe some tools, and medicine for mother and grandmother. Maybe grandmother will feel more ill and must go hospital, and you know what? Everything extra, huh? Yeah, I was so happy. My God, because such a small money and make the whole family alive. Understand? You don't know, in some country, the money that you spend in your coffee shop just one time could let them live for 1 month in some country, So we are very lucky people. We should never complain. Yeah. With every kind of money you earn here in the West, you can always live comfortably. You don't have to live luxuriously, of course not, but comfortably. Yeah. Not like the boy there, and not like the old man that I wrote in the poem, and not like the, what was that then? Oh, the man without tools. My God. Because he spent all the money on his mother-in-law. That's why he couldn't buy new tools. He lost it many weeks already. He couldn't buy. And without tools, he's like handicapped, And he's English, but he doesn't live in England. He couldn't borrow anything. Yeah. Nobody around him to borrow. You understand? Yeah. Just like I'm Vietnamese, but I live in Europe. I don't have any brother, sister around, family or relatives to fall back on. Nothing. Yeah, you are my family. But you're not always here. Yeah. You're not always here for me. Well, I don't want nothing from you anyway. I take care of myself. Yeah. So this is the thing with the world, huh? Yeah, this world make us really, really busy and worry, anxious, nervous, because you never know if you lose your money, lose your job, and then you lose your house, and then you end up where? Understand? That's why you always have to save money. You have to worry about work. And even after retirement, you have to take care of little retirement money that you have, because it's not much for your children, or when you're ill more than usual. Understand? It's always about money. It's trouble. It make you worry no end from the day you were born. No, it's too exaggerated. But no, maybe even inside the womb, your mother worry, also. Yeah, well, they say like that. They say when the children are not born yet and in the womb of the mother, if you look at beautiful picture for girl, a handsome picture or saintly picture, then your child will be born influenced by that, by the look and by the mentality. And if you read, even your child is still in your womb, but you keep reading good, whatever you read good for him, then he will be influenced by that. Imagine. So he worry already about money since inside the womb. Because your worry is his worry. Yeah. He knows everything. He's a soul. Yeah. So I cannot say that he doesn't worry about money since before he was born even. So I did not really exaggerate, no? I say even better, I say since the day you were born, but no, actually before you were born. I should. I'm telling you, terrible. So there are some people who don't dare to spend a lot of money, and that is understandable. Yeah. Especially when you have children, you have family, then you always have to think, save it for the children in case you die suddenly somehow, then your children has something to rely on. Meanwhile, etc. This is a condition of the world. It doesn't even your personality. It's not even your background. It's a condition of the world. Make you worry like that. Yeah. But the wife don't spend too much money, okay? Husband also not. And then relax with each other a little bit. If if it's understandable, do not control too much. Yeah? But your husband didn't control you, right? No. How much you make anyway? Is worth to control? No?
It's very generous.
Generous. Yeah. No. But you earn your own money. Why is he generous? With your money, he's generous. Is that correct?
He has more money than me.
And you? Oh, okay. So he let you spend your money.
Yes.
That's generous, right? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, this is funny. She's even grateful for that he let her spend her own money. Funny. You funny. And saying even he's very generous. Oh, thank you. Okay, good. At least he don't control your money, huh? Yeah. And any man that's wife control money or not? Your wife control your money? Hmm? No? What?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Okay, are you sure? And you, how about you?
No, I control.
You control the money. Typical. And how about you guys? Wife control money or you control?
I control.
You control. You think you control. Hả? Không là sao?
Chưa có gia đình.
Hả?
Chưa có gia đình.
Chưa có gia đình thì thôi khỏi đừng có. No, it's okay. Oh, that's why he doesn't know.
My husband used to come and give me his pay every week, but after 5 years he realized it was a big mistake to give me the money
I don't understand.
because I'm not good with money.
Oh, so
If
he...
the money is better, he keeps it.
Ah.
I use it for the family because
Ah.
he has more talent with money.
Uh-huh.
I will buy presents for everybody.
Of course, with his money, you easy. Okay, so now he controls, right? Well, I serve you right because you didn't
It's okay, it's good.
appreciate his earned money.
The less I have, the less I spend. It's better.
Yeah.
Give me €5, I only use spend 5. If I have 100, I spend 50.
Oh, okay. Okay, try to be more reasonable. Okay, yeah. Because your family has to come first. Yes, of course you can buy present to other people. That is very nice. But you have to consider your family's safety and future first. Because your children will grow up. And they will need, now maybe they need less. So you think, oh, you have a lot of money, no problem. But they grow up, they will go to school. Yeah, and then they will go to college. And then they will need a lot of other things. You have to raise them at least until 20 something years old. And you need a lot of saving in the bank account. Not just today, but just for future. Understand that? Okay, so if he control, then it's good. In that case. In that case. Okay, it depends, huh? Depends. Not like controlling is not good. Yeah, not like always the same case. Different cases. Yeah, if you know that you are too much of spending spree, then it's better he control it. Huh? Your family come first, and then you can give, but accordingly. Okay, not spending all his hard-earned money. To work outside to earn money is very stressful. To work in any way is stressful. So the money you have to appreciate and save it. All right. You want to say something?
There is a story on this also.
Oh, tell me.
In India, we had one great
Yeah, he has it.
emperor, Akbar. Akbar was a great emperor in India. He had his one gestal known as Birbal. One day they were walking, so Akbar told it is man's world, Birbal, and Birbal did not agree with him. Birbal said, no, it is all women's world.
What?
Birbal told to Akbar, it is all women's world.
This is a woman's world? Because the other one say this is a man's world. I understand.
Okay. Then Akbar told, it is not true, let's have a meeting. So he called all the people of his country and told everybody who comes here should come with a proper thinking. So when everybody came, Akbar told people who has who is not slave of his wife should come to this side,
Who is not slave for
Of his wife should
come
come
on
to
right
this
side.
side.
Okay.
and who is not should stand on this side.
Who not afraid of wife, not slave for
stand on
wife,
this
stand
side.
on left side. Okay.
So everybody came
Or to,
on one side,
on one side.
except one fellow who was very thin and weak fellow, very thin, weak fellow.
Weak and thin. One
he was
stay on
standing
the
on
other
that
side.
side.
Yeah.
Akbar said, okay, at least one fellow is brave.
Brave. And not afraid of wife.
So, so Akbar asked this fellow, why have you stood here? Why you have not gone that side? The man said, when I came from my house, my wife told me, don't go that side where everybody goes.
Don't go where everybody goes. Don't understand? Yes? Good. Okay then. All right, good. So I go back to the Buddha or we continue with the...
Is he that man? Is he that man?
He's the one? Okay. Yeah, I have similar story, you know. And then the man say, my wife told me don't listen to stranger. And then similar story like man, everybody afraid of a wife come together, you know, and then they want to select a chairman of the group who is not really afraid of wife at all. Everybody afraid of their wife stay on the right side. Everybody who not afraid of their wife stand on the left. So everybody go to the right. Only one guy stand on the left. So they voted him chairman. Okay. And then they were just talking and, you know, relying on him because he's a tough guy and praise him and all that. And then suddenly other wives came. They were having a celebration, you know, ceremony to elect him as chairman. So they put on incense and all that in front of Buddha, and he knelt in front of the altar to swear to be loyal to the club and protect all the henchmen or the, you know, weak men, you know, under his protection. Okay, he was kneeling there, and they make him swear and all that. And in the middle of the ceremony, he was still kneeling there. And other wives came and said, what are you guys doing here? At home, there's nobody wash dishes. Clothes is dirty, house not clean, children not fed, and you're sitting here together doing what? And everybody run away. Except one man, is the man who's supposed to be chairman, is still kneeling there. So after all the wives left chasing all the men and they escape, and then after a while, all the wives left, they came back and saw the chairman still kneel there. I said, wow, this is a man that we really need to follow and, you know, the example. And then they came and looked at him, he dead, too frightened.
Oh,
Scared to death, frozen to death. The hero done, gone. He's too scared. He could not even run away. Yeah, they could have asked him, you know, why he stand on the left side. They didn't ask. They thought, whoa, he's tough, you know, so desperate. Okay, now we go back to the serious story. All right. Okay. So the monks heard the striking of the block, thinking some of the monk is sick. So they come. Several of them came out from some of their quarters. They assemble in the monastery court, and no two monks came out from the same quarter as they agreed. Okay, so when the female lay disciples saw them approach one at a time, each from different quarters. Yeah. So she thought to herself, my sons must have had a quarrel with each other. She called the monks her sons. Yeah, they're probably young, and it's just a loving address. My sons probably have been quarreling with each other. That's why they don't come out from some same door. They came from different quarter. So she said, after praying obeisance to the monks, you know, like prostration and all that stuff, you know, the Indian way, bow down and touch the feet of the monk, you know. They are very respectful to monks. Some of them, some of the devotees, they do that. They came and touched the feet of the master or prostrate in front of the master before talking. Here, disciple begin talking and then I prostrate because I said, stop it. I cannot bear. I talk a lot, blah, blah, blah. Talk nonsense, you know, talk in a thing that make you not feeling happy. Okay, just a joke, just a joke. You're not so bad like that. Just half that bad, half. Okay, now, so the monk say, no, we are not quarreling with each other at all. Yeah. So the woman say, if Reverend Sirs, there is no quarrel among you, how is it that in coming to our house you came all together and today you do not approach in the same manner? You go separately. Yeah. So the monk say, great lay disciple, we were sitting in his own cell in a small room, engaged in the practice of meditation. What do you mean, Reverend Sirs, by this expression, practice of meditation? She didn't know. She's not initiated. Don't tell anybody. There's a big difference between initiated and just take the 5 precepts. The Buddha has many disciples, but not and many followers, but doesn't mean they are all disciples and they're all initiated. Yes. Mostly, I think the Buddha give initiation to some special people and then become a monks, you know, and stay with him and study with him. Then he initiated him, and then that monks go out and probably initiate other. Are you okay? Or are you bored? Or you? Huh? You want to sleep? No. Okay. Do you like my cave? Yes? You could live like that? Yeah. What? Why didn't you? Nobody stopped you doing that. And then they would say, but where will you sleep then, Master? I mean, you make your own cave, huh? Can you? It's very easy, not expensive. Just stones piling together. If you live in a mountain, there's always these kind of mountain walls, and you just make a cave in it. Because the wall is very high already. Just hire somebody, dig the hole in it, and then, pave the wall with cement and rocks, make it all safe. And then you put some wood, raw wood, plank around it to keep dry and warm. And that's it. That's your cave. One door in the front, of course. In Myeongli before, my cave and all the residents' cave, we don't have doors. We just put a curtain in the front of the entrance to stop the wind and all that. But later, some people tried to go into my cave. So now if you go there, you will see some iron door there. Here also. This is a problem. There's nothing in the cave that's so valuable to steal. It's just me that they want. I am the most valuable commodity in my cave. So if I'm not there, don't bother come in. So the monk said to her, we rehearse the 32 constituent parts of the body. It's a different kind of practice, yeah. And thus obtain a clear conception of the decay and death inherent in the body. Great lay disciple, addressing her like that. But Reverend Sirs, are you alone permitted to rehearse the 32 constituent parts of the body and thus obtain a clear conception of the decay and death inherent in the body, or are we also permitted to do this? The Buddha taught many different methods. Okay, as he said, 84,000 methods for enlightenment. This is one of the methods he taught them. It's about observing your the impermanent nature of the body, and then until they see only the skeleton in front of them, realizing that death is unavoidable at the end, and everything in your body will rot at the end. So they begin with eyes and nose, all the impurity from it. You understand? Or the blood in the body, or the stomach, the bowels, the kidney, the veins, the heart, everything is just made of some materials. And materials in this world will decay. So they, this kind of contemplating on the decay of the body at the end, like a skeleton, or contemplate that your body is just a skeleton, until you realize that it's really like that. And then you have no more desires for anything in this world, because it's all related to taking care of your body. And the body is unreliable. Understand? That's one of the methods that the Buddha taught some of his disciples at that time. Visualizing the skeleton, which is you. Or any impure things in the body until you really feel revolved, you cannot desire for your body and worry about your body or desire any body of anybody else. It's like that, to cut off all desires, to realize that body is nothing but blood and pus and, bones and impure things. Understand? Yeah, okay. So this is the concept that Buddha taught him. Or these 60 monks. Yeah, he taught different body, different way. But one of the methods that he liked to teach most is the Kuan Yin method. Yeah, that's why there was one sutra devoted exclusively for that, in the Lotus Sutra. And in that sutra, one chapter devotedly for Kuan Yin method. And the Kuan Yin method is the most popular method of all the methods for enlightenment. Even Kuan Yin Bodhisattva practiced that, and other also practiced that. It's listed in there, okay? And then also in other sutra, the Buddha called these people sound hearer, sound hearers, yeah. Pu Men, I think, meaning it's very popular method, yeah, okay? Even the dragon also practiced that. One of the dragon's girl, she's only 8 years old. She attained Buddhahood because of that. Therefore, you see what I mean? It's a very popular. Many bodhisattva practice this method to come down here, relying on the sound, to come down to rescue beings, and all beings rely on the sound to go back to the higher level of consciousness. That's what they say. Okay, huh? Yeah. Just to expound a little bit further. Otherwise, you don't understand why I keep telling you about Kuan Yin method, and here the monks practice differently to attain arahats. Yeah, okay, I can teach you that if you can. It's very tiring to sit there and considering my eyes is such and such, yuck. My nose, something come out, yuck and such, yuck. And my intestine is yuck, yuck, yuck. Understand me? Yeah? Consider until you really feel yucky about everything you have that constructed this body. Understand? Some people feel so bad that they didn't want to carry on living in this world anymore after they realize that. That's why Kuan Yin method, hearing of the sounds, is more popular. Yes. It's not so depressing, okay? Not so disgusting. You don't have to feel disgusted about your body in order to continue to live or to be enlightened. Okay? Just leave it as is. And rely on the sound current to carry you up. Okay? Is there any people who translate for the Vietnamese? Yes? Wow, I thought the guy left, but somebody else does, huh? Good. Now, so the monk said to her, this practice is forbidden to none. You can also practice. Yeah, so she said, well then, please, teach me also the 32 constituent parts of the body and show me how to obtain a clear conception of the decay and death inherent in the body. Yeah. Very well, lay disciple, said the monks. Learn them. So then he began. So saying, they began to teach her everything about that method. She began at once to rehearse the 32 constituent parts of the body, the spare part of this vehicle called body, different spare parts, striving thereby to obtain for herself a clear concept of the decay and death inherent in the body. So successful was she that even in advance of those monks who taught her, she attained the 3 paths and the 3 fruits, and by the same paths won the 4 analytical knowledges and mundane super knowledge. Never mind what about all that. Okay, she attained something. Understand? Okay, whatever. 3 fruits, 3 paths, 3 fruits, and 4 analytical knowledge and some mundane supra knowledge. Okay, whatever. Okay, she attained something better than the monks. Some of the fruits, for example, containing like psychic power, far hearing power, far seeing power, clairvoyant power, etc., things like that. Okay, huh? Yeah. Okay. Arising from the bliss of the paths and the fruits, she looked with divine vision and considered within herself. Now she can see things. See, she's so diligent and she had good affinity, or maybe the merit of her offering food and shelter to the monks, that also added to her quick enlightenment. And then now she sat and she saw in her vision what. And then she was wanting to know, she asked her question, at what time did my sons attain this state? I mean, she wanted to know when the monks, which she called her sons, attained this kind of state, her state right now. So immediately she became aware of the following. The knowledge came to her that all these monks are still in the bondage of lust, hatred, and delusion. They're not gone nowhere yet. Even then, they taught her, but she surpassed them immediately like that. So they have not yet, by the practice of deep meditation, induced insight. They have not got insight yet, still mundane. Then she pondered, do my sons possess the dispositions requisite for the attainment of arahatship, or do they not yet? She asked herself. She's very concerned about the monks. Huh? Not only she gives them food and shelter, took care of them and bring medicine and all that, but she also concerned about their spiritual attainment. She's truly a good mother. So immediately she perceived that they did. Oh, no, not yet. Sorry. It's a different question. She perceived that they do, okay. Meaning they have equipment. Yeah, they are prepared enough to attain arahatship. Yeah, they do have all that, okay. Yeah, and then she asked herself again: do they possess suitable lodgings or do they not? And immediately she has a response come to her. Yeah, yes, they did. Just like sometimes you ask a question and the Master Power answer you right away. Sometimes it took longer. Huh? Okay. Sometimes it's not clear to you because you're too busy. Then she pondered again. Have they proper companions or have they not? Immediately she perceived that they had. Finally, she pondered the question, do they receive proper food or do they not? She perceived the answer. They do not receive proper food. I wonder. Maybe she didn't give enough food, or she just gave some ghee, and maybe they have residents, but she didn't offer food yet. She just offered some ghee and some medicine. Yeah. Okay, so now she realized with her inner vision and enlightenment that the monks has not received enough food, not enough nutrition. Okay, so then from that time on, she provided them with various kinds of rice porridge and with all manner of hard food and with soft food flavored with various choice flavors.
Pemirsa yang berharga, Anda telah menyaksikan cerita Buddhis seorang biku tertentu bagian kedua dari 6 seri dalam acara antara guru dan murid. Tetaplah di Supreme Master Television untuk lebih banyak lagi acara positif. Akan hadir selanjutnya adalah pesan Paskah, wawancara dengan Pastor Advent hari ke-7 Luis Diego Claret, bagian ke-1 dari 2 seri dalam acara Kata-Kata Bijak. Semoga Tuhan bimbing hidup Anda dalam kemuliaan, hikmat, dan kasih. May Providence guide your life in nobility, wisdom, and love. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Good night, baby. Have wonderful dream. Heaven love you, and I love you. Remember, God, you are divine. Have a good night. Remember, God. Good night, babies. Have wonderful dream. Heaven love you, and I love you. Remember, God, you are divine. Have a good night. Remember, God.
all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck, encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Means how are you, dear audience, in Chinese. I'm Chen Xinli from modern Tianjin City. People of China, thank God for the rain that showers blessings for you and me and all that lives.
Hi friends, I'm Malcolm from the festive city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Generous America wishes you a long life so our world can enjoy your unique company. Welcome to Noteworthy News, comforting news for a hopeful world.
Comforting news for a deserving world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, United States Agency for International Development supports Nigerian youth. Aid agencies provide assistance for refugees from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. China's diligent work restores forests. Court in the Netherlands upholds smoking ban, and local council in Australia encourages residents to grow food in public parks. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, enhances Nigerian youth education. Sponsored by USAID, the $24.7 million Education Crisis Response, or ECR program, lasted for 3 years. It provided access to basic education to 80,000 youngsters in 5 states of northeast Nigeria. According to a statement from the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, USAID, Nigerian state governments and non-governmental groups joined efforts to create over 1,400 learning centers and trained more than 800 facilitators and 11,000 instructors to teach literacy and fundamental mathematics, besides offering psychological and emotional support. For older students, the curriculum also included valuable vocational skills that are income-producing. Thank you for your caring program, United States Agency for International Development, collaborating governments and groups, our accolades, participating Nigerian citizens. May more nations come to the aid of sisters and brothers around the world.
Up next, China to plant forests to restore desertified land. We'll go out and enjoy the garden. Be back soon. We're excited to share a new tip and more giving news with you when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Every 5 seconds, one child dies of hunger. Every night, 1 billion people go to bed with empty stomachs. Being vegetarian could feed 2 billion people. Be veg and save lives today. Be veg and feed the world. Be veg, go green to save the planet. For more urgent details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/SOS.
Hi, I'm Hippie the Zebra, and this is my dear wife, Bella.
Hi, we're vegans. Thanks for loving Supreme Master Television.
The fumes from paint can be intoxicating and bad for your health.
The next time you have an indoor painting project, be sure to open all the windows to maximize ventilation.
And wear a mask. You can also place bowls of vinegar around the room, as this will help to absorb the odor.
Thank you for tuning in.
Love you a lot for being veg and going green to save the planet. Thus, save the world.
Now for the weather around the globe.
Uganda Red Cross provides assistance to refugees from Democratic Republic of the Congo. Uganda Red Cross joined the United Nations Refugee Agency and the Ugandan government to help care for more than 29,000 refugees that have arrived from the Democratic Republic of the Congo since December 2017. The support provided includes registering refugees when they enter the country and facilitating activities that promote sanitization, hygiene, and health at various camps. In addition, the Red Cross also provides psychosocial support and community involvement programs through the Disaster Response Emergency Fund and services to help refugees reunite with their family members. Many thanks, Uganda Red Cross, United Nations Refugee Agency, and the Ugandan government for your tireless efforts. May heaven continue to bless your work to deliver timely comfort and aid to God's precious children.
China's investment in restoring forests bears fruit. In 2007, China allocated more than $2.46 billion to restore desertified land. The funds were used for projects in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, which included creating a forest belt surrounding cities and oasis areas, improving irrigation facilities, developing monitoring posts, and training staff. Local forestry authorities recently announced that the green coverage around the Xinjiang Tianshan Mountains, a United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization, or UNESCO World Heritage Site, has increased from 24.8% to 28.5% in the past 5 years. Moreover, some 741,000 acres of desertified regions in Xinjiang were rehabilitated just in 2017. Kudos, Chinese government, for your dedication to saving the environment. May the world's flora and fauna forever blossom under the loving care of the Providence. Up next, our noteworthy news. Mayor in Australia encourages residents to grow food in public parks. We'll spend some time to praise the gentle and kind dolphin heroes who have protected and accompanied those who have crossed the seas. Just around the corner is more favorable news on Supreme Master Television.
Billions of dollars have been spent on cancer research. Now doctors have a way to help prevent cancer and improve survival. It also protects against heart disease and diabetes without a prescription. Fruits, vegetables, beans, grains, and other high-fiber vegetarian foods can help reduce the risk of certain cancers and may improve survival. For a free booklet, call 866-906-WELL.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, significant news for a greater world. The Hague upholds ban on smoking. A court in The Hague, Netherlands, upheld an appeal to remove indoor smoking areas at cafes and bars that had been previously permitted due to the smaller size of the premises. The judgment was made in order to conform with the World Health Organization's Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, which Netherlands signed and which came into effect in 2005. Clean Air Netherlands, which had initiated the appeal, welcomed the new ruling, saying it was a step toward the goal of a smoke-free society. Bravo, Court of The Hague. We admire your wise judgment. May all world citizens be blessed with pure air and good health.
Residents of Australian Council are encouraged to grow food in public parks. The Bayswater City Council, situated 8 kilometers northeast of Perth, Australia, has unanimously agreed to simplify the application process for people wishing to plant trees or vegetable gardens in public spaces such as local parks.
Deputy Mayor, the Honorable Chris Cornish, who advocated for the new policy, explained, if someone sees a suitable location where they'd like to plant a macadamia tree or something else, they just have to phone or email the city, state what they want to do and where they want to do it.
The ruling also grants everyone the right to the fruits and veggies. Deputy Mayor Cornish further stated, people who plant on public land do it to share their produce. It's a great thing. We are excited to hear of this fabulous green initiative. May more governments encourage organic vegan farming for a compassionate and sustainable planet.
Now it's time for some laughter with the joke of the day entitled Father's Age.
How old is your father?
As old as I am.
How is it possible?
He became father only after I was born.
Thank you for watching this edition of Noteworthy News.
May you be uplifted by the soothing celestial melodies.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Today's program will be presented in Spanish with subtitles in Arabic, Aulasis, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Portuguese, Spanish, and Thai. Cálidos saludos, pacíficos televidentes. Soy Ana María desde Heredia, Costa Rica. Nuestra gente ora al cielo para que nuestras vidas estén llenas con amor y armonía. Les damos la bienvenida para que se nos unan en el episodio de hoy, titulado Mensajes de Pascua, entrevista con el pastor adventista del séptimo día, Luis Diego Clark, parte 1 de 2. Hoy es domingo de Pascua. En honor de esta ocasión especial, invitamos al atento pastor de Costa Rica, Luis Diego Clark, quien nos presentará algunas de las creencias fundamentales de los seguidores de la Iglesia Adventista del Séptimo Día. Hay cerca de 20 millones de adventistas del séptimo día alrededor del mundo y sus doctrinas distintivas incluyen guardar el sábado como el día del Sabbat y su énfasis en la inminente segunda venida de Jesús. Es una religión ética y culturalmente diversa y opera muchas escuelas y hospitales alrededor del mundo, además de dirigir una organización de ayuda humanitaria conocida como la Agencia Adventista de Desarrollo y Recursos Asistenciales. La Santa Biblia es considerada la piedra angular de su creencia, la cual los adventistas del séptimo día la consideran como el único estándar de fe y práctica para los cristianos. Los adventistas del séptimo día mantienen 28 creencias fundamentales que se pueden organizar en 6 secciones: las doctrinas de Dios, el hombre, la salvación, la iglesia, la vida cristiana y los eventos, de los últimos días. Esas creencias permean las vidas cotidianas de los seguidores. Escucharemos lo que el pastor Luis Diego Clair va a compartir amablemente con nosotros. Habiendo crecido en Costa Rica como un católico, el señor Luis Diego Clair pasó a interesarse en la Iglesia Adventista del Séptimo Día cuando estudiaba en la universidad en los Estados Unidos. Fue prestando más y más atención al estudio de las Escrituras de la Santa Biblia. El señor Clair explica cómo la Iglesia Adventista del Séptimo Día vino a ser una relación con Dios.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church is a church that got initiated when there were some people studying scriptures for prophecy. But they were claiming that there was a man by the name William Miller who started a movement prior to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And they were all studying and claiming that the Lord was coming. That they actually came up with a date to say that the Lord would be in the world, so forth. Because the Bible has a verse in Daniel chapter 8, verse 14. It says, "And he said unto me, unto 2,300 days, then shall the sanctuary be cleansed." Okay, so they're talking about cleansing the sanctuary. When they set this date to find the meaning of it, in the studies they came with a date of 457 before Christ as the beginning of this prophecy. Then as you study the prophecy, you see the time when Jesus was baptized and when Jesus was crucified as part of the prophecy.
El señor Clark dice que la Iglesia Adventista del Séptimo Día es una iglesia profética.
And what happened is after the 2,300 days, each day represents a year. Okay, so you start with year 457, it falls down into 1844. So this 1844 and the sanctuary being cleansed was why all these groups of people started claiming that Jesus was coming. Okay, after this didn't happen, Jesus didn't come, there was a group of people that was left after that were still studying scriptures. What happened? And what they figured out is that in the book of Hebrews and in the book of Revelation, they figured that the event in 1844 was a transformation that happened within the sanctuary. And this is a teaching that no other church has. But the whole idea is that the Seventh-day Adventist Church comes as a prophetical event happens where the claiming of Jesus coming is at hand with all the people in the world.
De acuerdo al señor Clark, había más de 50,000 personas esperando la venida de Jesús.
But the ones that were left to stay looking for more, that's where the Seventh-day Adventist people comes from. Seventh-day Adventist people come from that group that was left, 1844.
El señor Clark explica que una de las 28 creencias fundamentales de la Iglesia Adventista del Séptimo Día es la creencia en el santuario.
And this idea of the sanctuary comes from heaven, supposedly. If you read the book of Revelation, you will find a lot of images and things, and they're all related to the sanctuary. So these things about the heavenly sanctuary and the earthly sanctuary are part of the Adventist belief. And because in interpreting scripture, we don't believe that you have the right to interpret it. You must let the word speak for itself. So teaching people to read the scripture fully and understanding what each word means, defined by its own word, not by others. You have to go to the scripture to define what it means. And that's what makes sense. Now, that's with Bible reading, for example. But Seventh-day Adventist has many different beliefs, like I was saying, sanctuary, or the reading of the scripture, like I was just mentioning, or that Jesus did come to earth and to save humanity. So the text is there for people to read. As I was mentioning before, the way to read scripture is to put text together with text. And then all this text makes sense because you have power in repetition. God is a God of love and not a God of hatred. That God is a God of a willingness to give you a chance to grow in the knowledge of Him. That's what He wants you to do. He created you. So He wants you to be like He was. We are made to His image. So if we were made to His image, what else can we ask for? So this is the God we serve and we try to promote. Love is not a feeling. It's a principle. So if we can love by principle and not by feeling, we're different beings. And these are the things that are a part of the teachings. Reading scripture makes sense. So when you read it, it must make sense because it says it and not because you made it up for it. When Jesus creates men, He created for men to be holy and pure. So this Jesus is the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the one with the Father, the one who has come down to this earth already to die on the cross. He is our Savior. He's the one who came to die without failing to sin. So He did not sin as He lived. He uses the Son, His own Son, to come to this earth and die at the cross for your life and for my life. He is the Son of God and the Savior of humanity for people who wish to accept Him as Lord of Lords. But we don't trust Him. So I was failing in trust. But when I figured out that I was in the wrong place, I kneeled down and I asked the Lord, please, take my heart and take my mind and take the whole of me. I can't handle what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. What do you want me to do? I'm in this circumstance. Where do I go? So I started to make changes in my life where my life changed. I'm a civil engineer and I don't work as a civil engineer anymore. I became a missionary and I live for the Lord. The Lord protects me and He gives me wisdom to walk and to share with others about who He is. It's not about me. If we understand what God wants to do, then we would be different individuals. I had to be willing to accept that His pureness, that His holiness, that His life, that everything He did was going to take over me. God wants you and I to be one with the Father. He wants us to go together with Him and live a holy life. So this is the reincarnation that everybody's looking for. But we don't understand it because we haven't read the book that tells it. This is what Easter is all about. Reuniting humankind with a heavenly message of love and trust and community. This is the beauty of Easter. Understanding that His resurrection is to give us life. And I was praying to God about my life and my purpose as an engineer. And I wanted to be pure and perfect. And I couldn't because there were some battles in the professional life.
Gracias, señor Clark, por sus bondadosos y fascinantes aportes sobre los ideales y creencias de la Iglesia Adventista del Séptimo Día. Bienaventurados televidentes, apreciamos su compañía hoy en Mensajes de Pascua. Entrevista con el pastor adventista del séptimo día, Luis Diego Cler, parte 1 de 2, en palabras de sabiduría. Por favor, acompáñenos nuevamente el próximo domingo en la parte 2 de 2. A continuación, Domingo de Pascua, una santa tradición. Por favor, sigan sintonizados a Supreme Master Television. Que la paz, el amor y la felicidad bendigan cada momento de sus vidas. May peace, love and happiness grace every moment of your life. Para más detalles, por favor, visiten suprememastertv.com/WOW.
What is it about whales that reminds us of ourselves? Why do we smile when we see a dolphin? Why do we want to protect them? Is it because they have children, like us? Is it because they live in families, like us? Is it because they are at once powerful, gentle? Or is it because deep down we know that if we don't protect them, we can't protect ourselves? Water covers 80% of the Earth's surface, creates most of our oxygen, feeds the clouds so they can rain, and sustains all life on Earth. Unfortunately, today, almost every body of water on Earth is polluted, and every living thing has suffered. But fortunately, each of us has the power to help. We've already saved nearly 500,000 dolphins with laws you helped pass, and the number of lakes and rivers that are now safe enough for children to swim in has doubled. Remember, we have to protect our water and our neighbors that we share it with if we want to protect ourselves.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
的观众，你们好 means how are you, dear audience, in Chinese. I'm Chen Xinli from modern Tianjin City. People of China, thank God for the rain that showers blessings for you and me and all that lives.
Hi friends, I'm Malcolm from the festive city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Generous America wishes you a long life so our world can enjoy your unique company. Welcome to Noteworthy News, comforting news for a hopeful world.
Comforting news for a deserving world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, United States Agency for International Development supports Nigerian youth. Aid agencies provide assistance for refugees from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. China's diligent work restores forests. Court in the Netherlands upholds smoking ban, and local council in Australia encourages residents to grow food in public parks. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, enhances Nigerian youth education. Sponsored by USAID, the $24.7 million Education Crisis Response, or ECR program, lasted for 3 years. It provided access to basic education to 80,000 youngsters in 5 states of northeast Nigeria. According to a statement from the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, USAID, Nigerian state governments and non-governmental groups joined efforts to create over 1,400 learning centers and trained more than 800 facilitators and 11,000 instructors to teach literacy and fundamental mathematics, besides offering psychological and emotional support. For older students, the curriculum also included valuable vocational skills that are income-producing. Thank you for your caring program, United States Agency for International Development, collaborating governments and groups, our accolades, participating Nigerian citizens. May more nations come to the aid of sisters and brothers around the world.
Up next, China to plant forests to restore desertified land. We'll go out and enjoy the garden. Be back soon. We're excited to share a new tip and more giving news with you when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Moby. Thank you for all the work that you do on the behalf of spreading the word of animal welfare and veganism.
Supreme Master Television, you do an amazing job. You are changing hearts and minds around the world. You are saving animals. You're educating people. Supreme Master Television rocks. Love you.
Hi, this is Mimi Rogers, and I'm Lucy Rogers, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, my name is Sean Monson. I'm the director of Earthlings. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Hi, I'm Tangi Miller, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hey guys, I'm Amy Paffrath from E, and you're watching Supreme Master TV. Be veg, go green, and save the planet.
I'm Andrew Keegan. You're watching Supreme Master Television.
I'm Bruce Davison, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hi, I'm Jason Biggs.
And I'm Jenny Mullen.
And you're watching Supreme Master TV.
Be veg, go green, to save the planet.
this is Al Jardine. Be veg, go green, save the planet.
Hi, I'm Hippie the Zebra, and this is my dear wife, Bella.
Hi, we're vegans. Thanks for loving Supreme Master Television.
The fumes from paint can be intoxicating and bad for your health.
The next time you have an indoor painting project, be sure to open all the windows to maximize ventilation.
And wear a mask. You can also place bowls of vinegar around the room, as this will help to absorb the odor.
Thank you for tuning in.
Love you a lot for being veg and going green to save the planet. Thus, save the world.
Now for the weather around the globe.
Uganda Red Cross provides assistance to refugees from Democratic Republic of the Congo. Uganda Red Cross joined the United Nations Refugee Agency and the Ugandan government to help care for more than 29,000 refugees that have arrived from the Democratic Republic of the Congo since December 2017. The support provided includes registering refugees when they enter the country and facilitating activities that promote sanitization, hygiene, and health at various camps.
In addition, the Red Cross also provides psychosocial support and community involvement programs through the Disaster Response Emergency Fund and services to help refugees reunite with their family members.
Many thanks, Uganda Red Cross, United Nations Refugee Agency, and the Ugandan government for your tireless efforts. May heaven continue to bless your work to deliver timely comfort and aid to God's precious children.
China's investment in restoring forests bears fruit. In 2007, China allocated more than $2.46 billion to restore desertified land. The funds were used for projects in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, which included creating a forest belt surrounding cities and oasis areas, improving irrigation facilities, developing monitoring posts, and training staff. Local forestry authorities recently announced that the green coverage around the Xinjiang Tianshan Mountains, a United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization, or UNESCO World Heritage Site, has increased from 24.8% to 28.5% in the past 5 years. Moreover, some 741,000 acres of desertified regions in Xinjiang were rehabilitated just in 2017. Kudos, Chinese government, for your dedication to saving the environment. May the world's flora and fauna forever blossom under the loving care of the Providence. Up next on Noteworthy News, Mayor in Australia encourages residents to grow food in public parks. We'll spend some time to praise the gentle and kind dolphin heroes who have protected and accompanied those who have crossed the seas. Just around the corner is more favorable news on Supreme Master Television.
So that we can have time to, catch up with technology and have time to let our Mother Earth rest, to restore her health, and then to replenish the abundance of whatever we need in this world. You know how I really want to embrace the leaders and the non-leaders people of this world and tell them, wake up now, wake up my love, wake up my friends, save yourself. Wake up and save yourself and save all of us. How I really love to give them all the knowledge that I have, because that is the best present that anyone could give to anyone.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, significant news for a greater world. The Hague upholds ban on smoking. A court in The Hague, Netherlands, upheld an appeal to remove indoor smoking areas at cafes and bars that had been previously permitted due to the smaller size of the premises. The judgment was made in order to conform with the World Health Organization's Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, which Netherlands signed and which came into effect in 2005. Clean Air Netherlands, which had initiated the appeal, welcomed the new ruling, saying it was a step toward the goal of a smoke-free society. Bravo, Court of The Hague. We admire your wise judgment. May all world citizens be blessed with pure air and good health.
Residents of Australian Council are encouraged to grow food in public parks. The Bayswater City Council, situated 8 kilometers northeast of Perth, Australia, has unanimously agreed to simplify the application process for people wishing to plant trees or vegetable gardens in public spaces such as local parks.
Deputy Mayor, the Honorable Chris Cornish, who advocated for the new policy, explained, if someone sees a suitable location where they'd like to plant a macadamia tree or something else, they just have to phone or email the city, state what they want to do and where they want to do it.
The ruling also grants everyone the right to the fruits and veggies. Deputy Mayor Cornish further stated, people who plant on public land do it to share their produce. It's a great thing. We are excited to hear of this fabulous green initiative. May more governments encourage organic vegan farming for a compassionate and sustainable planet.
Now it's time for some laughter with the joke of the day entitled Father's Age.
How old is your father?
As old as I am.
How is it possible?
He became father only after I was born.
Thank you for watching this edition of Noteworthy News.
May you be uplifted by the soothing celestial melodies.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Do you know where your taxes are going? In 2008 and 2009, the U.S. Farm Service Agency lent nearly $30 million to factory hog and poultry farms to build or expand their facilities in the state of Missouri alone. However, with pork supply greater than demand, the government spent $55 million in taxpayer dollars repurchasing surpluses as of May 2009, with the pork producers asking for an additional $100 million for projected losses.
There were big promises made that these barns would just revitalize a region and a community and bring in all these jobs, etc. That hasn't happened. There's a 10 to 15% mortality rate in these hog barns because of the confined way they live. So the jobs didn't materialize and communities didn't grow or prosper. And in fact, instead of providing benefits, they extracted wealth from communities.
We are the ones who are paying the industry to continue producing this problem, producing meat, fish, and the like, with our hard-earned tax money that's used to subsidize them. Ironic, huh? And all the while, we are suffering from illness, losing lives, grieving over lost loved ones, family members, losing happiness, losing money due to the animal diet. The government could, of course, redirect the billions of dollars now spent on livestock subsidies to help farmers switch to organic vegetable and fruit agriculture. The government could use these powerful tools to spread campaigns about veg alternatives, bans on meat, and laws to help people switch to organic vegan farming and consumption. A global switch to a veg diet could even save the world government a lot of money, as much as 80% of all the climate mitigation costs of $40 trillion by year 2050. That is, we save $32 trillion in climate mitigation costs And having a healthy vegan population is a good deal, good business deal in all positive aspects.
Be veg, go green to save the planet. For more urgent details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/be-veg.
Today's show will be presented in Hungarian with subtitles in Arabic, Olaxese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Hungarian, Indonesian, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Portuguese, Spanish, and Thai.
Fair is the sunshine, fairer the moonlight, and all the stars in heaven above. Jesus shines brighter, Jesus shines pure, and reigns to all the world His love.
Üdvözlöm szent nézőinket! Dr. Jászapáti Laura vagyok, Tata történelmi városából. Magyarország áldott és spirituális húsvétot kíván önöknek, tele szeretettel, hálával és örömmel. Húsvét vasárnapja a húsvéti időszakhoz kötődő szertartások sorozatának végső betetőzése. Az első szokás, melyet nagybőtnek nevezünk, húsvét vasárnapja előtt 40 nappal kezdődik, és Jézus 40 napos sivatagi imádkozását jelképezi. Eme eseményről megemlékezve sokan böjti, vezeklő, az anyagi élvezetekről lemondó és imádkozó időszakot tartanak. A húsvétot megelőző 7 napot nevezik Nagyhétnek, ami a virágvasárnappal kezdődik, és magába foglalja az utolsó vacsorát csütörtökön, és azután a nagypénteket is. Most utazzunk vissza az időben nagyjából 2000 évet a húsvét kezdetére. Eljött a vasárnap reggel. Mária Magdolna és 2 másik nő, mind Jézus úr tanítványai, siettek elmenni a barlanghoz, ahol ő volt, odavéve szokásos fűszereket és illatszereket. Útközben a nők arról beszéltek, hogy tudnák félretolni a hatalmas sziklát, ami a bejárat elé lett helyezve. Azonban, amikor megérkeztek, megjelent az Úr angyala, és elmozdította a hatalmas követ. Amikor a tanítványok megvizsgálták a barlang belsejét, ráeszméltek, hogy Jézus feltámadt halottaiból. Jézus Krisztus csodálatos feltámadását még ma is megünneplik húsvét vasárnapján, egy olyan napon, ami nagy örömöt és reményt hoz az egész világon. Ez a dicsőséges nap az új kezdetek születését jelképezi, bizonyítja a halál utáni életet, és megerősíti Krisztus minden követőjének a hitét. Jézus úr tanítványai nem tudták elképzelni mesterük áldozatának hatását az emberi történelemre. A feltétel nélküli szeretet és megbocsátás egyik általa mutatott legerőteljesebb példája, melyen az emberek húsvétkor elmélkednek, az irgalmas kérése volt az atyához, amikor a kereszten volt. Atyám, bocsáss meg nekik, mert nem tudják, mit cselekednek. Odaadó nézők, amikor visszatérünk, a húsvéthoz világszerte kötődő izgalmas jelképekről és hagyományokról fogunk hallani.
Lord of the
Basil Pressinger. I'm gonna judge a fudger.
What do you think you're doing?
Please have mercy on me.
Come with me.
Come get me, run!
Quick, children, hide behind me.
Hunter, Mama, Hunter! Hunter's chasing after Papa!
Here we are.
Please, please have mercy on our family, Mr. Human.
Don't hurt us. Spare our lives. Please don't hurt us.
Look at that. Look how you've made everyone terrified of you. Oh, okay. There.
I'm sorry. But now I've learned how to respect all of my co-inhabitants. I am going veg! Yes! Yeah! All together! Yes! Let's have a big bear hug!
Isten hozta újra műsorunkra, mely az egyik legörömtelibb napról, húsvét vasárnapról szól. Nézzük meg, hogyan ünneplik ezt a napot a világ körül. A húsvét vasárnapi istentiszteletek boldog események, melyeket a megvilágosodott Jézus Krisztus Úr hívői megünnepelnek. A mise egyik legnépszerűbb fajtája a napkelte istentisztelet. A hívők szabadba gyülekeznek épp hajnal előtt, akár a templom udvarán, akár egy másik festői helyszínen. Amint a nap felkel a látóhatár felett, a keresztények elkezdenek hálaadó énekeket énekelni, tanításokat olvasni a Bibliából, az öröm, egység és béke imáit mondani. Amint a nap sugarai megjelennek, elönti őket a mély hála annak tudatában, hogy Jézus a megváltó, a menny örök fényét hozta el a világra a tanítása által.
Sunrise, sunrise will bring a much brighter tomorrow, and sunrise will end the dark shadows of night. Angels will sing to awaken the dawning. Sunrise, sunrise will find me with Jesus, my Lord.
Brazíliában Az ünnepségek kifejezetten elevenek és drámaiak. A római katolicizmus itt a fővallás a 16. század óta. Az emberek 75%-a még ma is ezt a vallást követi. Ebből adódóan az egész falu részt vesz az áldott hétvége eseményein. Ez egy színes menettel kezdődik, melyben a helyi lakosok Jézus és az ő követőinek öltözeteit veszik magukra, és felvonulnak a falu utcáin. Időnként angyalnak öltözött gyerekek várnak örömtelien az Úr Jézusra. A legnagyobb húsvéti ünnepséget Szentpéter bazilika előtt tartják Vatikánvárosban, Olaszországban, mert itt a pápa, római katolikus egyház vezetője elmond egy személyes üzenetet a világnak. A hívő katolikusok és más spirituális keresők 10 000-ei gyűlnek össze a Szentpéter téren, hogy osztozzanak a gyönyörű és felemelő istentiszteletben. Lengyelország, Belgium és Franciaország a harangoknak ad fontos szerepet ennek a becses napnak a megünneplésére. A húsvét előtti csütörtöktől kezdve az ország minden harangja hangtalan, a gyász jeleként. Azt mondják, hogy minden harang elment Rómába. Aztán vasárnap azt mondják, a harangok visszatértek, és mind örömtelien szólnak Krisztus új életét ünnepelve. Németországban és Belgiumban örömtüzeket gyújtanak ezen a hétvégén, hogy a Jézus Krisztus által a világba jövő fényt jelképezzék. A gyertyák is jelképei Krisztus fényének. A Fülöp-szigeteken egy salubong nevű pirkadat előtti szertartást tartanak. Máriát és Jézus Urat először ábrázolva együtt az ő feltámadása után. A szertartás leginkább várt aspektusa az, amikor egy angyal felemeli a fájtlat Mária arcáról, ami az ő gyász időszakának végét, új korszakának kezdetét jelképezi. Virágszirmokat szórnak rájuk, és kezdetét veszi a nap káprázatos ünneplése. A kasztíliai szamár egy olyan állat, ami összefüggésben van ezzel a különleges nappal. A szamár, amelyik bevitte Jézus Urat Jeruzsálembe virágvasárnapon. A legenda szerint a kis szamár később látta Jézus szenvedni a kereszten, és mélyen meg volt döbbenve. Ahogy a nap kezdett lemenni, a kereszt árnyéka a szamár vállára és hátára esett. A mai napig egy keresztformájú szőrfolt nő a hátán és a vállain, az alázatos és érzékeny szamár szeretetének és odaadásának bizonyítékául. Egy finom illatú virág szintén jelképe ennek a különleges napnak. A húsvéti lilium egy gyönyörű trombita formájú fehér virág, ami Jézus Krisztus tisztaságát, erkölcsét és ártatlanságát jelképezi. A lilium a tavasznak, a reménynek és az új életnek is a jelképe. Liliomokról szó van a hegyi beszédben is. Krisztus mondta a követőinek, hogy Isten megismerésére összpontosítsanak, és ne nagyon aggódjanak amiatt, hogy mit viselnek, emlékeztetve őket a liliomokra. Azt mondta, figyeljétek a mező liliomait, hogy hogyan nőnek. Nem küszködnek, se nem forognak, de mondom nektek, hogy még Salamon legnagyobb dicsőségében se pompázott úgy, mint ezek. Így a húsvéti liliomok gyönyörűséges jelképei lettek az év eme ünnepélyes időszakának. Persze az egyik legnépszerűbb szokás, amit széles körbe ünnepelnek, az a csokoládétojások adása a gyerekeknek húsvét reggelén. A természetben egy tojáson belül egy fióka van, és ezzel az új életet jelképezi. Vasárnap kora reggel a szülők csokoládétojásokat, majd édességgel töltött játéktojásokat rejtenek el az egész házban, vagy a kertben, és azután felébresztik a gyerekeket, hogy újongva keressék ezeket az édes kincseket. Mostanában nagyon könnyű egy igazán könyörületes húsvétot tartani, vegán húsvéti csokoládéval, ami azt jelenti, nincs bennük se tejtermék, se tojás, amikről tudjuk, hogy káros az egészségünkre és a gyerekeinkére. A békés húsvéti vacsorához gondolhatunk egy kegyetlenségmentes vegán sonkára is. Jézus Krisztus, a nagyszerű mester megihlető életének és megvilágosodott tanításainak köszönhetően a húsvét vasárnapot az egész világon a remény, az optimizmus és a megbocsátás napjaként ünneplik meg. Örömteli esemény mindenkinek. Itt az idő a kaliforniai baptista kórus egy felemelő előadására. Ők zárják a mai ünnepi műsorukat pazar énekükkel, Ann Herring húsvéti dalának utolsó részével. Köszönjük, hogy különleges programunkat nézik, melynek címe Ezután jön a szeretet ajándéka. Egyszerű és tápláló főzőcske Csinghai legfelsőbb mesterrel. Burgonya vegán kolbászfalatokkal, vadasmártással, rukkola salátával és vegán sajttal. Az irgalom, feltétel nélküli szeretet és a tisztaság tulajdonságai mindig legyenek önökkel. Thank you for watching our special program. Up next is a gift of love, simple and nutritious cooking with Supreme Master Chinghai. Potatoes with vegan sausages and savage sauce rocket salad with vegan cheese. May the qualities of mercy, unconditional love, and purity be with you always. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/show.
or the government give us the blessing and encourage more, because we have already a couple of years to change the course of history of climate change. And I'm happy that many governments now are encouraging children to eat vegetarian, more vegetable, less meat and more vegetable. And I'm so happy. Maybe we can still save the planet. And one more thing is, if we have the blessing also of the media, every day when they print the newspaper, just one headline somewhere: be veg, go green to save the planet. And our entertainment program, whenever they do some entertainment, they could say it before or after: to save the planet, be veg, go green. Everybody help, and the government put billboard everywhere: be veg, go green to save the planet. And then all the billboard, every advertisement should add one sentence: to save the planet, be veg, go green. Then we'll be fine, we'll be smiling. So that's what I think. That's a solution for the planet. So what I mean is, if you know some newspaper man, you can suggest this. Just one little headline or any headline anywhere. Every day when they print the newspaper to say the planet be veg, go green. And if you want to know more, they can ask everybody else, or you can watch our television. They can ask our website. It's easy. We already advertising a lot on newspapers, but it's not enough. I think all the media should help to save the planet, because if the planet's gone, they also gone. Everybody should realize that money, useless. House, useless. Power, useless. Everybody be gone. So we do what we can, make people realize that, okay? We have to save the only planet we have and the most beautiful one that we know.
For more urgent details, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck, encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Means how are you, dear audience, in Chinese. I'm Chen Xinli from modern Tianjin City. People of China, thank God for the rain that showers blessings for you and me and all that lives.
Hi friends, I'm Malcolm from the festive city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Generous America wishes you a long life so our world can enjoy your unique company. Welcome to Noteworthy News, comforting news for a hopeful world.
Comforting news for a deserving world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, United States Agency for International Development supports Nigerian youth. Aid agencies provide assistance for refugees from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. China's diligent work restores forests. Court in the Netherlands upholds smoky ban, and local council in Australia encourages residents to grow food in public parks. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, enhances Nigerian youth education. Sponsored by USAID, the $24.7 million Education Crisis Response, or ECR program, lasted for 3 years. It provided access to basic education to 80,000 youngsters in 5 states of northeast Nigeria. According to a statement from the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, USAID, Nigerian state governments and non-governmental groups joined efforts to create over 1,400 learning centers and trained more than 800 facilitators and 11,000 instructors to teach literacy and fundamental mathematics, besides offering psychological and emotional support. For older students, the curriculum also included valuable vocational skills that are income-producing. Thank you for your caring program, United States Agency for International Development, collaborating governments and groups, our accolades, participating Nigerian citizens. May more nations come to the aid of sisters and brothers around the world.
Up next, China to plant forests to restore desertified land. We'll go out and enjoy the garden. Be back soon. We're excited to share a new tip and more giving news with you when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Water is the key to all life. Oceans cover 71% of our planet's surface. Microscopic plants in the ocean consume 50 gigatons of carbon every year, about the same as all the plants and trees on land. Scientists at Australia's University of New South Wales and Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisation have recently discovered that a catastrophic tipping point may soon be reached, causing severe ocean acidification to occur. Global atmospheric levels of CO2 are currently estimated at 385 parts per million. Researchers state that we are quickly approaching the 450 parts per million level of CO2 that would drastically affect oceanic organisms. A loss in oceanic organisms would render the oceans unable to effectively absorb carbon. This would in turn lead to an exponential increase in global warming.
Save our oceans. Be veg. Go green. To save the planet. For more urgent details, please visit suprememastertv.com/SOS.
Hi, I'm Hippie the Zebra, and this is my dear wife, Bella.
Hi, we're vegans. Thanks for loving Supreme Master Television.
The fumes from paint can be intoxicating and bad for your health.
The next time you have an indoor painting project, be sure to open all the windows to maximize ventilation.
And wear a mask. You can also place bowls of vinegar around the room, as this will help to absorb the odor.
Thank you for tuning in.
Love you a lot for being veg and going green to save the planet. Thus, save the world.
Now for the weather around the globe.
Uganda Red Cross provides assistance to refugees from Democratic Republic of the Congo. Uganda Red Cross joined the United Nations Refugee Agency and the Ugandan government to help care for more than 29,000 refugees that have arrived from the Democratic Republic of the Congo since December 2017. The support provided includes registering refugees when they enter the country and facilitating activities that promote sanitization, hygiene, and health at various camps.
In addition, the Red Cross also provides psychosocial support and community involvement programs through the Disaster Response Emergency Fund and services to help refugees reunite with their family members.
Many thanks Uganda Red Cross, United Nations Refugee Agency, and the Ugandan government for your tireless efforts. May heaven continue to bless your work to deliver timely comfort and aid to God's precious children.
China's investment in restoring forests bears fruit. In 2007, China allocated more than $2.46 billion to restore desertified land. The funds were used for projects in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, which included creating a forest belt surrounding cities and oasis areas, improving irrigation facilities, developing monitoring posts, and training staff. Local forestry authorities recently announced that the green coverage around the Xinjiang Tianshan Mountains, a United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization, or UNESCO World Heritage Site, has increased from 24.8% to 28.5% in the past 5 years. Moreover, some 741,000 acres of desertified regions in Xinjiang were rehabilitated just in 2017. Kudos, Chinese government, for your dedication to saving the environment. May the world's flora and fauna forever blossom under the loving care of the Providence. Up next on Noteworthy News, Mayor in Australia encourages residents to grow food in public parks. We'll spend some time to praise the gentle and kind dolphin heroes who have protected and accompanied those who have crossed the seas. Just around the corner is more favorable news on Supreme Master Television.
It was the biggest race of the year. And no matter what, I was going to win. Sometimes things happen you just can't explain. And some things are more important than winning.
Sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me.
I don't remember who won the race that day.
To show us how to live.
But I'll never forget how I felt.
Teach us how to give. To guide us.
Including others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, significant news for a greater world. The Hague upholds ban on smoking. A court in The Hague, Netherlands, upheld an appeal to remove indoor smoking areas at cafes and bars that had been previously permitted due to the smaller size of the premises. The judgment was made in order to conform with the World Health Organization's Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, which Netherlands signed and which came into effect in 2005. Clean Air Netherlands, which had initiated the appeal, welcomed the new ruling, saying it was a step toward the goal of a smoke-free society. Bravo, Court of The Hague. We admire your wise judgment. May all world citizens be blessed with pure air and good health.
Residents of Australian Council are encouraged to grow food in public parks. The Bayswater City Council, situated 8 kilometers northeast of Perth, Australia, has unanimously agreed to simplify the application process for people wishing to plant trees or vegetable gardens in public spaces such as local parks.
Deputy Mayor, the Honorable Chris Cornish, who advocated for the new policy, explained, if someone sees a suitable location where they'd like to plant a macadamia tree or something else, they just have to phone or email the city, state what they want to do and where they want to do it.
The ruling also grants everyone the right to the fruits and veggies. Deputy Mayor Cornish further stated, people who plant on public land do it to share their produce. It's a great thing. We are excited to hear of this fabulous green initiative. May more governments encourage organic vegan farming for a compassionate and sustainable planet.
Now it's time for some laughter with the joke of the day entitled Father's Age.
as your father?
As old as I am.
How is it possible?
He became father only after I was born.
Thank you for watching this edition of Noteworthy News.
May you be uplifted by the soothing celestial melodies.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Xin chào quý khán giả hòa nhã. Tôi là Thảo, đến từ Phan Rang, Âu Lạc, còn được biết là Việt Nam. Phan Rang xinh đẹp và mãi xanh qua tất cả các mùa, với bãi biển hoang sơ tĩnh lặng, là một nơi đặc biệt để rời xa chốn đông người và tận hưởng sự gia trì từ bãi biển, đại dương và ánh nắng mặt trời. Đây thực sự là một nơi nghỉ dưỡng lý tưởng để lắng tâm tìm kiếm bình an nội tại.
Quiet doesn't mean empty of anything, but quiet of unnecessary burdens, quiet of unnecessary prejudice, quiet of all kind of nonsense and desires and craving for impossible things. But quiet in order to be able to be of service, quiet in order to have intelligence, the pure intelligence to appear. And then you can use that pure intelligence to do service to yourself. And go to heaven, go to hell, liberate people.
Trong đời sống tâm linh của chúng ta trên địa cầu, Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư giảng dạy pháp môn tối thượng, pháp môn Quán Âm, giúp linh hồn chúng ta giải thoát khỏi vòng sanh tử luân hồi. Trong cuộc sống hàng ngày, Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư nhắc nhở chúng ta sống một cuộc đời thánh thiện, đầy ý nghĩa trong sự thuần khiết và từ bi. Ngài chia sẻ với chúng ta nghệ thuật nấu ăn thuần chay để chúng ta có thể mang đến bầu không khí ấm cúng và yêu thương cho gia đình và bạn bè. Thức ăn thuần chay không những bổ dưỡng mà còn giúp tâm thức chúng ta hòa hợp với thiên nhiên và tràn đầy tình thương đối với mọi chúng sinh trong vũ trụ.
Si nous voulons apporter le paradis sur la terre, nous devons vivre comme les êtres du paradis. C'est-à-dire vivre d'une façon harmonieuse en respectant la liberté et le droit de vivre de chacun. Les 5 préceptes et le régime végétarien ne sont pas vraiment obligatoires. Il s'agit seulement d'un style de vie juste et noble, celui d'un gentleman, d'un sage possédant compassion et grandeur, et dont l'amour inclut toutes les créatures. Étant l'être le plus élevé de toute la création, nous pouvons distribuer cette grâce en préservant la vie dans le monde où nous vivons. Et c'est cela contribuer à la paix sur la terre. C'est cela d'amour, de gentillesse en action.
Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư cổ vũ và khuyến khích lối dinh dưỡng thuần chay như một lối sống cao thượng. Ngài đã đích thân thiết kế tờ thông tin lối sống mới và phát động chiến dịch toàn cầu nhằm chia sẻ thông điệp hòa bình và yêu thương này đến thế giới.
If we want to truly lead a life of love thy neighbor, the neighbors, including our animal friends, especially they harms us in no way. They only beautify our life, and they are loving, and they make our life more lively, colorful, and interesting. We should preserve them, watch them, love them, enjoy their presence. God has made it clear. He say, I made all the animals to befriend you and help you.
Qua giáo lý của Ngài, hàng triệu người đã chuyển sang ăn trường chay hay thuần chay, đồng thời thay đổi cách suy nghĩ về bản chất hữu tình của các bạn thú. Với tình thương vô hạn, Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư đã dành thời gian quý báu của Ngài để trình bày vài món ăn đơn giản nhưng thơm ngon và đầy thẩm mỹ, có thể được nấu chín trong vài phút trên lửa củi. Với lòng tri ân sâu xa, chúng tôi xin chân thành cảm ơn Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư đã chia sẻ với chúng ta các món ăn thuần chay tuyệt vời này cùng những bí quyết nấu ăn đơn giản. Xin kính mời quý vị đón xem chương trình Món quà tình thương, nấu ăn đơn giản và bổ dưỡng với Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư.
If you want to cook with fire, it has to have chimney and, proper equipment, so it's safe. Okay, just some simple stuff today. Vegan sausage, potatoes, carrot and all that. You put a little bit of olive oil, 2-3 tablespoons or more, depends on how much. And some of the vegan butter, I say vegetarian, but it's vegan actually. It's made with olive oil and sunflower oil, but it tastes very nice. You don't have to put both, you can put just olive oil fine. I like it both. This is vegetarian Vienna sausage. You can buy it any health shop. Maybe you look different in your store, but any sausage, as long as it's vegetarian, will do. Actually, it's vegan. I'm just used to it saying vegetarian. It's all vegan. It's the same. Yeah, there's different sausage. Any sausage you like. Just throw them in and let them fry. It's for busy people. No time to write our recipes. Just cook, eat, and run to work. Or save time for meditation better. I cook a lot because we are a big family. Okay, you just let it fry until both sides golden. If you cook with electricity or gas, it's more convenient. You can boil potatoes and things at the same time. It's springtime and yeah, it's nice. You don't have to worry too much about time. Yeah. Wow, just a few pieces of dry wood and it burns so much. Fire is too big. Only 3-4 pieces and it's so big you have to lower the fire a little bit, otherwise it burns too fast. Golden brown is fine, but too much burn no good. Now this one is easier to turn around. There you are. There you are. Few sticks of dry wood, collected from the garden, and it's already so hot, so much food, so much heat. Very economizing, but I don't recommend everybody to cook with wood, because you have to really take good care so it doesn't have fire. Just like you do barbecue and all that, you have to
Dose the fire later on with water. Make sure before you leave the place, make sure all the embers or the coal all become dead. No more smoldering fire, otherwise it could be trouble for your house. I don't recommend you cook in your apartment, of course. Just if you have garden and chimney, then you should do that. If you cook in a wow and all that, you have to be very careful. Make sure no more fire left when you leave the place. Not even one little spark of burning coal. Okay. When it's brown like that, it's good already, but you could turn one more side if you prefer like that. This kind of sausage is kind of square a little bit, so on the package it's still a little square, so you can turn all sides, make it all brown if you prefer. Otherwise, two sides brown, good enough. And a very small fire, eh? Small fire. If a big fire, it will burn too quick, and it don't taste that good when it burns. Has to be just golden and crispy enough. My God. Just 2 ticks of fire and it's so hot I have to take one off. Look at that. See that? Yeah. In the old time, people lived simple. And they just use whatever they have. With a little wood, it's different than make a big chimney. A big chimney may be a lot of pollution, but a little fire like this, just 1 tick like this, it's not much, no big deal. And we have big chimney to dissolve the smoke. We're just cooking a very simple food for you guys, like sausage and boiled potatoes, boiled carrots, some tomatoes, and a little gravy, and salad. And no need a lot of trouble to cook. I don't have time either, so I understand the people who are busy. I don't have time even to follow recipes and all that. Just buy anything, any sausage from the health food store or vegetarian supermarket. And there you are. You fry it up and save it. Okay, this is the gravy I have prepared. Just some cubes of vegetarian broth cube, yeah, and some Maggi, a little Maggi and a little starch to thicken it. And later I'm going to make the gravy out of it. Yeah, and by the way, I'm waiting for the water to boil. When you're cooking with fire, it's better you cover it. You cover so the ash don't come in. Also, it boils quicker. And of course, when you cook with electricity or gas, you also should cover it because it's all boil quicker and it saves energy. Yeah, it's not about money. I'm sure you can afford it. It's just about the earth to save the energy for the planet, save the resource. It's a little bit dangerous what I'm doing. You have to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you better put it on the plate and cut it off. Right. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's good. It boils so quick, quicker than you imagine. Oh. Okay, let's go introduce. All this is all my dogs. Everybody. Yeah. This is Zolo. Zolo, the big guy. Yeah, and this is Hermit, everybody knows. We cut the hair short. And this is Harley, also shorter hair. Happy, Lucky. Benny, come out. Benny, come out. Benny. Yeah, Benny, the first prince. And this is Boyo. Yeah, the love. Honey. Goody, the Roti. Yeah, and this is Lady. Lady, yeah, good girl. Yeah, Pom Pom. Yeah, Bum Bum. Yeah, there you are. Everybody's here. It's good. And this is a salad. Very simple. Just a rocket salad and vegan cheese. You know, vegan cheese you can buy anywhere. If you cannot, then you use tofu cheese or whatever. Yeah. Right, this is a dragon fruit that I have painted once. And this is what the pomegranate look like. And this is guarabana. Very, very tasty. Yeah. And the rest you know already. This is mango, apple, pear, melon, banana, pineapple. This is a green mango. This one you eat green like this. Inside, eat green also. Not that green like green. It's not ripe and red like the other kind of mango. Okay, now water is boiling. I gotta put the carrot inside now. Yep. Boil for a few minutes. Good enough. Just so that it softens a little bit before you fry. Or you can just eat it boiled like this, right? If you want to eat it boiled like this only, you gotta put a little bit salt in it. So it tastes a little better. Or you can fry with even a little salt in it. You can fry it. It doesn't matter. Nowadays we have electricity cooker and we have gas cooker. It's more convenient for people, even quicker. But I just have a lot of wood laying around in my garden. Okay, wow, it's boiling well. Let's check it out. Yeah. Just 3 minutes, good enough. And then you can take it out. You can use this kind to fish it out, it's quicker. Yeah, just put it here, one side. Now we put this aside here. And we boil something else in it. Now we use the same water. We can boil little potato. This potato is already somehow been boiled, but you can do fresh potato if you are not busy and you do fresh potato. I've seen some of these already boiled in the market. Normally I do my fresh potato, but today I just saw it. I want to try if it tastes good or not. Yeah, wow, the fire is doing good. My God, wonderful. It's so nice to see fire. A little fire cooking. Just because my grandma used to cook always with fire, and I'm a little bit nostalgic about that. But you don't have to cook with fire. Nowadays, gas and any other kind is more convenient for you. Just 1 pot or 2 pots is enough. Otherwise, we'll be washing all the time. See, because I'm going to fry something in it, yeah, later on. So I don't want to use 2 or 3 pots. Just whatever necessary. Only whatever necessary is good. Okay. Now, this is boiled already. It's good. This is the Chinese wok, huh? You can cook everything almost in it. It's easy. Now I'm going to fish the potato out next to the carrot. I'm using this with holes so the water come out. We can use this water, which is very sweet, to cook soup, you know. But we don't need that, so probably we don't use it. Now the potatoes and the carrot ready. We can put it on the table. I don't think I'm going to fry the potato or the carrot. So we put this on the table for eating later on. There you are. Forget to say vegan butter or vegetarian butter, then you should know it. You should know that's only vegan that we use. Even if I forget to tell you, we don't have meat, fish, nothing in our house except vegan stuff. So now, I wait until it's boiled a bit. Wait until the oil is heated up and the butter melted. I mean the vegan butter. Now, put some onion. You don't have to have onion, but in winter a little bit onion or garlic, if you can afford it. If you don't go to work, it doesn't smell and bother other colleagues, then you can have onions or not onions. I heard that winter onions good for you, but it's optional, eh? I want everybody to like it, not just me, so I put a little onion. The way I learned it. The way I experimented. But this is not compulsory. Without onion, it tastes just as good. Okay, there you are. The fire is on again. Then make sure onion turn brown, golden. Yeah. I use red onion. It's less thinking and less tear for the cook. Right, it's good now. There. Now I'm going to put some mushroom, fry it. The mushroom tastes better with onion, that's all. Fry the mushroom. Yeah. Put it all in there. Easy. Fry it for a while, eh? Yeah. A little bit of the soup that you have just had from the potato and carrot. After the onion is brown, bring out the flavor already. You can put a little bit of soup, you know, the broth that you just cook the carrot and the potato in. Yeah, use it up. So it doesn't burn so quickly. And it still tastes fried. It doesn't taste like boiled, so don't worry. Okay, there you are. Now we cover it a little bit. There. And we leave it simmer. Slow heat. Low heat. There. Very low. Very low, but still very warm, my God. After the mushroom is cooked, we're going to check it out. And I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning already. I think I better put a little more water, more of the broth from the carrot. Yeah, and let it simmer. After it's cooked a little bit, you can put on a little stir-fry sauce. Or Maggi if you don't have stir-fry sauce. Stir-fry sauce, it sticks more into the food and it tastes better in this case. You can also add Maggi together, so it's soaked. The food is soaked in it. And mushroom seasoning in it, and a little juice. Mushroom seasoning, and a little Maggi, a little stir-fry sauce. Put a little juice in it, hey? Little juice to sweeten the taste. Because we don't have good broth. We don't even have enough time to brew the broth from vegetable and fruit, and so we just use fruit juice. It's just as good. That's the secret of the good cooking. Just put a little juice in it. Sweet juice, you know, or mixed juice with different kind, or even just apple juice, or pineapple juice if you like, or orange juice. Depends on what taste you like. Huh? You can experiment with all kind of fruit juice, see which one you like the best. Okay, now the mushroom is all right. We're gonna put the tomatoes in. Yeah, you can also fry the tomatoes separately, but I just make it simple so we don't have to cook too much. Just put it in there, let it cook together for a while, and it will be ready. Check out the sauce. It's fine. You have to put a little bit salt on your hand so you can control it. Because if you put directly in, you will put more or less than you think. Now, wow, it's cooking well. It's wonderful cooking. Yeah, don't stir too much, otherwise the tomato will break, huh? Stir with soft cooking spoon, huh? And low heat like that, the tomato will not break. If it breaks a little bit, doesn't matter. It's all right also. Okay, there you are. Stir the gravy in it. See if it's enough or not. The gravy that we have prepared before with the cubes of vegetarian broth and a little Maggi and a little starch to thicken the sauce. So I'm going to stir it in now. Very easy. If you want to thicken any sauce the way the Chinese do, just put in some starch. Start from cornstarch or any starch will do. Or the chestnut starch sometimes they use. Just to thicken the sauce. But cornstarch is nice. It's the most often used in my cooking. The fire come down a little bit. I'm going to put more wood to make the fire bigger. So it will boil quick. And we'll finish without cooking. And we can eat. Wow. Look good, no?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. You can add a touch of black pepper or not. It doesn't matter. If you like it sharp and you like black pepper, then you just add a little bit of maybe a quarter of coffee spoon in it. Yeah, I just stir very gently, Gently. And the potato will taste good. Wow, look at that. Okay, I think it's thick enough. And you can add a little bit of basilic later. And today we're going to drink some, what is that? The name of that tea that I bought. It's not really a tea, it's just something very good. The Arab people drinks it a lot. I learned it from a Muslim in Canada. His wife brewed the best tea I ever seen. Yeah, this is a kind of medicine herb, and it tastes very nice. Sweet stuff, dessert, nice. We're gonna have this today as tea. Nice. Right, good. Little basilic. Okay, now we can serve already on the table. The small sausage, I think, from Chinese shop. I bought this plate for you guys. Is it nice?
Yes.
Yeah? Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bigger than the Chinese one we had. It's too small, we cannot serve. Oh, just correct, perfect. Yeah, there. Then there. Look good, no?
Yes, it looks delicious.
This for Westerner, you know?
Yeah.
There you are. Oh, just a little bit more. Put it in the big guy. Big guy, yeah. Chicken butter on the table so they can eat it with bread, or they can put on top of potato, you know?
Yeah.
Hot potato, okay. There. This is kind of sauce you can put on top of your salad. You can make it yourself, but most people don't have time, so you just put this on and it should be fine. Okay, it's supposed to be pinky sauce. We cannot find it here, so this is the sauce we have. It's a vegan cheese. It looks like the real cheese, but it's not. Okay, you can put the sauce over it. Like that. Look nice, no?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. I'm sure you like it, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, you like it. I hope everybody else likes too.
I'm sure they do.
Mushroom, potatoes, tomatoes. Look good, no? At least looks good, huh? Put a little sauce on it. Yeah. Gravy, you know?
Yeah.
You can serve with mashed potatoes also. You don't have to serve with boiled potato. Huh? There you are. A little bit sauce. Yeah. Now you know I can cook now a little bit, huh? I told you I can cook now. just a little bit. Just simple food, nah? Simple
yes.
Food. Just the one I just showed you, and now you put boiled water in it, and that's fine. And leave it there for a while. It's very good for health. You'll be surprised, but I even put Maggi in my salad, just a few drops. It tastes very good. I eat with Maggi, it tastes better. If not, it doesn't taste as good. But you don't have to put Maggi, huh? Okay? Oh. Yeah. Normally we have to eat salad before, you know. But we want to eat the fresh first, you know, the hot first, so it's okay too. Eh? It's okay too. Yeah.
Chúng tôi rất vui có sự đồng hành của quý vị hôm nay trên món quà tình thương, nấu ăn đơn giản và bồi dưỡng với Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư. Cầu mong cho tấm lòng cao thượng và từ bi của quý vị được gia ân. Tiếp theo là truyện cổ Phật giáo, một vị tỳ kheo phần 2 trên 6, trên giữa thầy và trò. Chúng tôi xin chúc quý vị tràn đầy an bình và yêu thương qua lối dinh dưỡng từ ái.
We enjoyed your company today for a gift of love.
Simple and nutritious cooking with Supreme Master Ching Hai. Blessed be your noble and compassionate hearts. Coming up next is Buddhist Stories, a short monk, part 2 of 6 on between Master and Disciples.
We wish you peace and love through a loving diet. To freely download a gift of love, simple and nutritious cooking with Supreme Master Ching Hai. please visit suprememastertv.com/GOL.
Ride a bike. If just 1 million people replaced a 5-mile car trip once a week with a bike ride, we could reduce CO2 emissions by about 100,000 tons a year. Answer the call.
This could be good. Hey, you.
Organic Vegan, the planet cooling solution. According to the latest reports, more than 51% of the greenhouse gases that heat up the planet are from the animal industry. So if we stop it, the planet cools off by at least more than half. By using all the world's tillable land to cultivate organic vegetables and fruits instead, we eliminate a further 40% of the CO2. Plus, save $32 trillion in climate mitigation costs. Save millions of climate refugees each year. Save lives lost through disasters. Save many island nations from sinking. Save oceans from acidification and dead zones. Save glaciers, lakes, and rivers from dying. Save nations from desertification. Save the lungs of the earth from deforestation. Save over 1 billion world citizens, including children, from hunger.
All that I am comes from you. Every moment that I choose, good or the bad in your eyes.
Restore the health of the world's citizens. Save the planet for us and future generations. What are we waiting for? Be veg, go green to save the planet. Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Join us for a moment to give thanks for our magnificent cosmos. With radiant stars in the night sky, blessing our splendid little planet with their brilliance from afar. We are like a tiny speck, encompassed by the creativeness of the universe, surrounded by billions of glorious galaxies, all interwoven together by the thread of universal love. May we always rejoice and be forever grateful for our place in the cosmos.
Means how are you, dear audience, in Chinese. I'm Chen Xinli from modern Tianjin City. People of China, thank God for the rain that showers blessings for you and me and all that lives.
friends. I'm Malcolm from the festive city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Generous America wishes you a long life so our world can enjoy your unique company. Welcome to Noteworthy News, comforting news for a hopeful world.
Comforting news for a deserving world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, United States Agency for International Development supports Nigerian youth. Aid agencies provide assistance for refugees from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. China's diligent work restores forests. Court in the Netherlands upholds smoking ban, and local council in Australia encourages residents to grow food in public parks. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, enhances Nigerian youth education. Sponsored by USAID, the $24.7 million Education Crisis Response, or ECR program, lasted for 3 years. It provided access to basic education to 80,000 youngsters in 5 states of northeast Nigeria. According to a statement from the U.S. Embassy in Abuja, USAID, Nigerian state governments and non-governmental groups joined efforts to create over 1,400 learning centers and trained more than 800 facilitators and 11,000 instructors to teach literacy and fundamental mathematics, besides offering psychological and emotional support. For older students, the curriculum also included valuable vocational skills that are income-producing. Thank you for your caring program, United States Agency for International Development, collaborating governments and groups, our accolades, participating Nigerian citizens. May more nations come to the aid of sisters and brothers around the world.
Up next, China to plant forests to restore desertified land. We'll go out and enjoy the garden. Be back soon. We're excited to share a new tip and more giving news with you when we return on Supreme Master Television.
We go to any extreme to protect our children here. And here. And here. Well, there's a great way to protect our kids here against diseases like cancer, heart disease, and obesity. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, vegetarian foods. Now you can protect your kids from the inside out. To learn more, call 866-906-WELL.
Hi, I'm Hippie the Zebra, and this is my dear wife, Bella.
Hi, we're vegans. Thanks for loving Supreme Master Television.
The fumes from paint can be intoxicating and bad for your health.
The next time you have an indoor painting project, be sure to open all the windows to maximize ventilation.
And wear a mask. You can also place bowls of vinegar around the room, as this will help to absorb the odor.
Thank you for tuning in.
Love you a lot for being veg and going green to save the planet. Thus, save the world.
Now, for the weather around the globe.
Uganda Red Cross provides assistance to refugees from Democratic Republic of the Congo. Uganda Red Cross joined the United Nations Refugee Agency and the Ugandan government to help care for more than 29,000 refugees that have arrived from the Democratic Republic of the Congo since December 2017. The support provided includes registering refugees when they enter the country and facilitating activities that promote sanitization, hygiene, and health at various camps.
In addition, the Red Cross also provides psychosocial support and community involvement programs through the Disaster Response Emergency Fund and services to help refugees reunite with their family members.
Many thanks, Uganda Red Cross, United Nations Refugee Agency, and the Ugandan government for your tireless efforts. May heaven continue to bless your work to deliver timely comfort and aid to God's precious children.
China's investment in restoring forests bears fruit. In 2007, China allocated more than $2.46 billion to restore desertified land. The funds were used for projects in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, which included creating a forest belt surrounding cities and oasis areas, improving irrigation facilities, developing monitoring posts, and training staff. Local forestry authorities recently announced that the green coverage around the Xinjiang Tianshan Mountains, a United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization, or UNESCO World Heritage Site, has increased from 24.8% to 28.5% in the past 5 years. Moreover, some 741,000 acres of desertified regions in Xinjiang were rehabilitated just in 2017. Kudos, Chinese government, for your dedication to saving the environment. May the world's flora and fauna forever blossom under the loving care of the Providence. Up next, on Noteworthy News, Mayor in Australia encourages residents to grow food in public parks. We'll spend some time to praise the gentle and kind dolphin heroes who have protected and accompanied those who have crossed the seas. Just around the corner is more favorable news on Supreme Master Television.
The earth can satisfy our needs, but not satisfy our greed. So please, use only what you need. It's not like we can go shopping somewhere else.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, significant news for a greater world. The Hague upholds ban on smoking. A court in The Hague, Netherlands, upheld an appeal to remove indoor smoking areas at cafes and bars that had been previously permitted due to the smaller size of the premises. The judgment was made in order to conform with the World Health Organization's Framework Convention on Tobacco Control, which Netherlands signed and which came into effect in 2005. Clean Air Netherlands, which had initiated the appeal, welcomed the new ruling, saying it was a step toward the goal of a smoke-free society. Bravo, Court of The Hague. We admire your wise judgment. May all world citizens be blessed with pure air and good health.
Residents of Australian Council are encouraged to grow food in public parks. The Bayswater City Council, situated 8 kilometers northeast of Perth, Australia, has unanimously agreed to simplify the application process for people wishing to plant trees or vegetable gardens in public spaces such as local parks.
Deputy Mayor, the Honorable Chris Cornish, who advocated for the new policy, explained, if someone sees a suitable location where they'd like to plant a macadamia tree or something else, they just have to phone or email the city, state what they want to do and where they want to do it.
The ruling also grants everyone the right to the fruits and veggies. Deputy Mayor Cornish further stated, people who plant on public land do it to share their produce. It's a great thing. We are excited to hear of this fabulous green initiative. May more governments encourage organic vegan farming for a compassionate and sustainable planet.
Now it's time for some laughter with the joke of the day entitled Father's Age.
How old is your father?
As old as I am.
How is it possible?
He became father only after I was born.
Thank you for watching this edition of Noteworthy News.
May you be uplifted by the soothing celestial melodies.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
For those who have found true love, flowers of Eden bloom in their souls, heaven and earth existing harmoniously, glorifying each other, creating an everlasting legend. Embracing soul and spirit, listening to the sun, moon and stars, reciting the secrets of eternity. Glittering stars vie for attention with the sun and the moon, revealing your boundless love. Let's ascend to the remote spaces of antiquity and start a brand new future. Your love permeates the universe, cleanses all creations. It turns war into peace, desolation into vibrancy, and the ignorant into wise saints. Overwhelmed with present surprises, we chant our praise for God's limitless grace.